Good morning. Headed to work. Nice rainy day. Should be awesome. I just want to thank everybody for celebrating my 50th birthday with me. It's hard to believe I've been alive for 50 years. But here I am. And hoping to be alive for a lot more. So yesterday I got a phone call I've been waiting for. Doctor's scheduling a surgery. It's a weird surgery. They're going to amputate my right pointer finger. Be losing a pointer finger on my right hand, which has been kind of weird thing to come to terms with, especially for a guy that's spent his whole life using his hands to make a living on Jesus raining hard. So on January the 10th is when I found out that I had cancer. Back, I don't know if it's the best time to be making this video or not when it rains so hard, but anyway. So I'd had a little kind of like lump show up on the inside of my palm, right underneath that pointer finger. Hadn't paid much attention to it. It was just, weird little bump. I thought I'd maybe got bitten by something or didn't really know. So Danita and I had gone to the dermatologist. I had never been to the dermatologist, about to be 50, lifetime in the sun, fair skinned, and I thought it was a good idea to go to the dermatologist. So I showed the bump to the dermatologist, and she's like, you should go see this hand guy at the Campbell Clinic. So I went to the Campbell Clinic. He looked at it and thought it was a ganglion cyst, and said he could, I guess, rupture it or whatever, and it would most likely probably come back, or he could go in and remove it and most likely wouldn't come back. And it just so happened I'd hit my out-of-pocket max with all the foot surgery from last year. So I was like, can you do it before the end of the year? So they jumped through hoops for me and actually got the surgery scheduled. So just right before Christmas, I had a surgery on my hand and had the lump removed. When he got in there, it wasn't a ganglion cyst. He thought it was some type of an infection. He thought it was a marine infection. He asked me, my wife, if I was her fisherman after the surgery. I just assumed it was something from the sea-doo playing around. I probably nicked my hand and got an infection in there. But of course they take it and send it off for pathology. So waiting on the pathology report. In the meantime, 10 days later, I went back from my post-op, got my stitches out and stuff, and pathology still wasn't back yet. So we went on. I had another follow-up scheduled, and then on a Monday, I was off work. All of a sudden, I get a call from the Campbell Clinic, and they're saying the doctor wants to see me today on January the 10th, which is weird, considering I had like an appointment the next week. So January the 10th, I go in to see the doctor, and he proceeds to tell me I've got cancer. I've got digital papillary adenocarcinoma, which is extremely rare. Supposedly it's aggressive, and it likes to metastasize and go into lymph nodes and lungs, and he's setting me up an appointment at the West Clinic. So I go and see the doctor at the West Clinic. He gives me a little bit of the lowdown on the cancer itself, that it's so rare that there's not really much for studies on it. When it was originally diagnosed, it was labeled an aggressive cancer. He said he had never seen a case metastasize when it's caught. So anyway, I go through, MRI in my hand, another MRI with contrast. The doctor scheduled me for a PET scan. I've gone in for a PET scan. And so everything came back good on the PET scan, that it doesn't show cancer anywhere else in the body. Once I found that out, I felt comfortable telling my kids what was going on. Of course, go back to see the hand doctor, and the treatment. This cancer doesn't respond to chemo. He said radiation would probably ruin the use of my right hand from scar tissue. And so the treatment is to remove the affected area and get clean lines, clean edges. That was the bad thing about the pathology on the tumor that the doctor removed, is it didn't have clean edges. So there's probably still microscopic cancer cells in that area that could continue to grow or possibly metastasize and go somewhere else. So I've just been waiting since January the 10th. I got the call yesterday. They want to do it Thursday. So on Thursday, I'm going to go in, let some dude take off my pointer finger. Man, it's weird. But, that's, my best case scenario, to watch my kids grow up. So, it's not really that big a deal. Pointer finger's only like 10% of your hand function, supposedly, so I should adapt pretty easily and continue on with doing the things that I do. I'm just going to have one weird looking paw. So, had fun joking with my buddies about all the attachments I could get. I'm going to be like Inspector Gadget, built-in sockets and flashlights and all kinds of cool stuff. So anyway, I've been keeping this kind of private, and but here we are. I'm to a point to where I can't really hide it once I have surgery. And so anyway, driving to work on a rainy Tuesday morning, I decided to record this and tell everybody what's going on. So anyway, peace out.